Hello everybody, welcome to MP Golf. Today we have an exciting match, 3-hole match with my friend Luis, who's a handicap 19, and I'm just going to play my 7-iron that I'm testing of the new PING G430. This is quite a short par 4, just 300 yards more or less, and Luis does his normal slicey fade, putting it at about 100 meters. And I've managed to get it over that tree in front. So that should leave me with about 140, 150 meters. This was just a bit before, we're comparing the new PING G430. Luis was looking at it and he's saying, no, they've always got a good reputation. He quite liked it. I was explaining that my club is actually a blade. It's the Titleist ZB. And I've liked them, but they're so difficult now for me, especially as I'm playing less. So I was looking for a club which is a bit easier. And these are the clubs that Luis uses, the Titleist T100s. He likes them, they're very forgiving and they go a long way. Doesn't make his life complicated at all, which is what he wants. A similar size to the PING G430, but probably his were a little bit thicker and chunkier. Here's a 20-second preview of what the club looks like. Packed full of technology, and I definitely enjoyed using it. And there will be a full review coming out soon. This came with a stiff carbon shaft, and I don't normally like carbon shafts, but this was good, and I also like the feel of it. 130, that's how we do. Keep it to the right. I didn't keep it to the right. Luis with his second shot also from 100 meters. On the left, is on the left of the green there. So mine was actually better than I thought, and Luis's, which is closer there, was worse than I thought. So Luis has got his third shot here, and it's actually quite a difficult shot because that pin location causes problems, as you'll see. Luis actually hit it well, but unfortunately if you overhit it just a little bit, it runs off the back there. So I'm left here with quite a nice little chip shot with the PING G430 7-iron. It's a nice little test of feel and control. I just want a nice little touch, nice little chip, and let it touch the edge of the green there and then roll onto the hole. Slightly uphill and then goes down a bit. So I was very happy with that shot, and lovely control off the new iron. And a nice little par with 2 7-irons. And unfortunately Luis had just had a call here and got a bit put off. And also we talked about how fast the greens were, so I think he had that in his mind as well. The second hole is a long par 3, 200 yards. Impossible for me to get there with my 7-iron in one shot, so it's almost going to be a layup shot really. And here's a good example of not really looking at your tee shot here, because I've got that tree overhanging, and then I suddenly realise, yes, it's definitely in the way. So I moved to the right now. And then pull it horribly to the left in the trees. And it actually got stuck right behind a tree, so I just had to knock it out really. And here we have bloody left-handed players, right pain, aren't they? Now you've always got to move. And Luis was very lucky here. He pulled it right for him, and then it hit the tree and actually landed right in the middle of the fairway. And this was a great shot, great contact and great distance, and he's got himself a chance for par now, putting the pressure on. So here I actually just chipped it out, so this is my third shot really. I didn't record it, apologies. So with the PING 7 iron, I just want to make sure I get on the green really. So I've got to hit it fairly well and just make sure I'm on the green, and it actually went in. Incredible. I'm keeping them, I'm keeping them. As you can see, Luis had done a great pitch shot there and got it to within a couple of meters. He's got a chance to equal up and make a par and halve the hole. And what a great par save there. I love the way he took his time and read the green very carefully. So we now have a shortish par 3, 140 yards more or less. And you've got to get it over that big tree in the front, which always causes more pressure. And the green's very well defended by 2 bunkers. So this is a great chance for the PING to shine and show me that it can do a high punch fade. Well, whether it can do it or I can do it. And the PING G430 could do it. It can do a high fade and control. Now Luis has got a really difficult chip shot, pitch shot here. He's got to get it up, but not too high so it doesn't touch the trees. And he hit it perfectly right underneath there. Lovely bounce, rolls forward. He's got a chance for par.
We went golfing, me and Luis.
And this is my pitch mark from the PING G430. So very good for a downhill slope. Got a putt for birdie here, but it's in the remnants of a mole tunnel. So really it's like putting from the semi-rough really. That's why it came out, a bit of a flyer. And it almost goes in for Luis. It's almost touching the edge of the hole. So it would have been a par, and now he's got a bogey. Okay, this looks easy, but it's a downhill putt. Well, a big thanks to Luis. I really enjoyed playing with him and with my PING G430 iron. And here it is. See you in the next one.